Thanks for joining us. I'm Angela Davis. Well, today we learned more about the driver who was going the wrong way down a Twin Cities highway when he caused a crash that killed the driver of another car. The wrong way driver was a pastor of a church. The victim was a 911 dispatcher. The State Patrol says that 30-year-old Jenna Bixby was driving to work at the Minneapolis 911 Center around 8 last night when the crash happened. Investigators say a driver was going north in the southbound lanes of 252 in Brooklyn Center. They say that the driver is Richard Shaka, the retired pastor of a northeast Minneapolis church, and they believe he'd been drinking and driving. He's now in critical condition at North Memorial Medical Center. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield has been following this for us today very closely. And what else is the State Patrol saying about this crash?
Well, Angela, State Patrol officers say when they got on scene, they smelled alcohol coming from Richard Shaka's body, and they plan to seek a charge of criminal vehicular homicide. It is all because the death of a 30-year-old 911 operator who became the focus of last night's emergency. This photo shows Jenna Bixby as a little girl. It was the start of a lifelong passion for emergency responders. She got her degree in law enforcement, then got a job as a dispatcher.
She loved helping other people. That's why she was working in 911 dispatch.
From his home, Jenna's traumatized husband explained what happened Saturday night.
She was on her way to work to help other people, to answer these types of calls for car accidents and anything else other emergencies that people need help with.
And suddenly, an emergency call came in on her behalf. It was too late. Jenna Bixby was gone.
When the two state troopers showed up at my door, I knew they didn't have to tell me.
The Bixbys had police scanners in their home, so Daniel had heard the call himself. It was a fatal accident. A driver driving in the wrong direction hit Jenna head on. Turns out that 72-year-old driver was well known in the local faith community.
He was the one who started this church, brought so many people together. Over the years, he's touched a lot of lives, including my own life.
Richard Shaka's successor told us he started this northeast Minneapolis church 19 years ago with his wife, Varela. She died of cancer in 2016. The pair were both professors at one time at North Central University, and he had ministries around the world. Pastor Baba didn't know the details of Saturday's crash until we told him. She was a 911 operator on her way to work.
Oh. Yeah, oh no. Yeah, this is sad.
Pastor Baba says he never knew of his friend drinking alcohol. What is your reaction hearing alcohol may have been involved?
Yeah, I would be shocked, to be very honest with you. I would be shocked if I can't believe, you mentioning that I can't believe that alcohol would be an issue here.
Troopers say they smelled alcohol on Shaka, but could not do an actual breath test because of his injuries. They will keep investigating a crash that puzzled a church and devastated a family.
Our prayers are with, both Pastor Shaka, but especially with the family that is grieving right now.
Pastor Baba says he has many questions for his friend who is still in critical condition. We also got a statement today from Jenna's co-workers at the city of Minneapolis saying Jenna embodies the caring, dedication, and compassion that are hallmarks of exceptional public service.
This is all very sad. Thank you, Susan Elizabeth.